Okay. So what we are going to do, like, okay, for example, non-professional, I was a non-professional word. That means the kids who are not doing any business or are not into any activity which is other than their home or circle. So they will not use this language. They will use another language for that. So non-professional is over there, like same like your business letters, like your to your authorities if you're working somewhere. Because your kids, you don't need that kind of letters. There are fewer formatting rules for informal letters. Like very easy. It's very easy. You don't need to have a specific format for informal letter. It's very easy. We will just go skim the topic. It is a personal letter written to whom you are familiar with, to whom you know, like your friends, siblings, means your brothers and sisters, parents, or any other close one. While writing an informal letter, one can afford to be friendly. Like friendly means you can talk to them in a way like, yes, dear, you did not call me back. I was waiting for you. You can add such kind of sentences in your letter, which will which will show that how comfortable you are talking to your friend or your family or your uncle, aunt, anyone. Okay. Mm, no problem. Kids who join late, uh, this is an informal topic. Okay, I have just started. Okay, don't worry. I did not write anything. I did not ask you to write anything. So you did not miss much. And I even started recording also late. So I missed even my recording. I'm sorry. Difference between formal letter and informal letter. Already I have explained you. I don't need to read this. A letter which you are writing to your family, your circle, your friends, your parents, your brothers and sisters is informal letter, and the letters you are writing to any authority, to the people of any organization, to business people or professional people, that is formal letter. Its language, its pattern is different, and your friendly letter and its pattern is different. Formal, we will not learn about formal, we are learning about informal. Informal letter format, there is no set format for an informal letters. Like sometimes the address is on your right hand, in some places the address is on your uh, left hand. Address of the person who is going to receive the letter. Okay, even in the class, Google Classroom, you have teacher has sent you an introduction video. I hope many of you had watched it. Okay, some conventions that people usually follow will be looking at this pattern and certain tips on how to write effective and attractive informal letters. These can act as guidelines when you are drafting a letter. What is drafting? Most of the people, when I was at your age, I used to write a letter to my family in Pakistan in Roman Urdu. Roman Urdu means Assalamu alaikum, aap sab kaise hain? My Urdu was, when I read it, it was in Urdu, but when I write, it was in English. So that is called Roman Urdu, like ASALM, same like we are typing in messages these days. So I was not able to write total English because every of my family member was not able to read that English which I would write. So Roman Urdu, most of them could be able to read. So my letters I don't have at the moment. I wish I could have them. So I could show you how I was writing letters. I used to make flowers on them. So we have no uh, definite rule to write an informal letter. Even boys can make drawings of their favorite characters. Girls can make designs and anything and send to their friends. So these letters, which are comfortably written, are informal letters. Okay, informal letter address. Okay, the first important thing is address. The first thing to write is your address. The addresses of writer, basically the sender's address. Senders. Now I am writing a letter, so I am the sender. Okay. We usually write the address on the left hand side. Now see, there are two types of formats. In our Google Classroom, the format of the letter is on your right hand side, and mostly on internet, wherever you will find an informal letter, it will be on left hand side. It will not affect your marks. Okay, don't worry, it will not affect it. You can write either, most of them is followed on your right hand, okay? On the right hand there should be address. We usually write it on the left hand side of the page at very top. The address should be accurate and complete. Even when writing to close friends or relatives, the addresses must be written so they can reply back to letter with ease. If the recipient of the letter is in another country, do not forget to write your country as well in the address. Okay, so this is just a this is explanation. I will show you directly the um, format also. That is down. Let me read with you all of them. Then we will go.
Means we have to write.
No, no, beta. You have to just understand. Important points which you feel you don't know before this, you can write them quickly. Okay. I will give you one format to write. That's why I told you to open the copies and sit with you. Informal letter date. Next, just below the address, we write the date. Okay. On your right or left hand side, wherever you are writing, I will ask. Okay, Hamna is there. Suleiman is coming. Okay, the students who will follow the right hand pattern, which I will encourage you that on your right hand, your address, and then just below your address, you will write the date. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. This allows the reader to have a reference as to when the informal letter was written. Okay, the date is just to mention that you have written the letter just one day before, 2 days before, and nothing more to mention. Don't write it in a very long format. Use the short format of date. Okay, the month, the date, and the year. The date preferably should be in an expanded form. Expanded form means you can write it like today is 4th November. You will write November. Somebody writes November in the beginning and then the date, but it's your at your ease. We have to check these points in formal letter, okay, not in informal letter. You can put date here, month here, doesn't matter. So it's like for 4 comma NOV comma 2020, okay, and in the end you don't need to do anything. Greetings. Now, the introduction, the opening line of your letter is called greetings. Now, since you know the person you are writing to, the greeting can be informal as well, like dear. You can write dear. You can write hello, dear mom, dear Suleiman, dear Josefa, anything you can write, any name, you can address them with name, you can address them with their relationship name like dear mom, dear dad, dear sister. How are you, Salima? We are learning about letter, okay? Informal letter. I hope you joined late, but you will understand it, okay? So you use the word dear because you know them, okay? And if you don't know them, you cannot use this word. You will directly write sir or ma'am or something like this, or Mr. or and Mrs. Kind. You will address them in different way because we are not writing informal letter to Mr. and Mrs. We will address them with formal letter. I mean, okay. Introductory paragraph. And now we begin writing this is called salutation of letter. Salutation is the material in kids. Please don't make noise.
मामा देखे ना तंग कर रही है
बेटा भैया को तंग नहीं करो बहना को तंग नहीं करो okay salutation of the letter is the body of letter okay it's actually where you are going to express your message which you for which the purpose of the message which you are writing to your friend. The introductory paragraph sets the tone for the whole letter. You might begin by asking the recipient about their well-being, like, hello, my dear friend, how are you? I hope you are doing well. This is the first line which every informal letter has, okay? Even if I'm writing to my friends, I will ask like this. If you are writing to your friends, you will say, hello, my dear friend. I hope you are doing well. And I am good. You will first tell about yourself or okay. The, Hmm. The opening of informal letter should be casual and comforting. It must not be formal and direct as a business letter. You should not say like, um, okay, what has happened to my fridge? My fridge is like this. My area has a problem. You're not writing to someone who you don't know. You will write a letter to your friend and you will just start to my dear friend, how are you? I hope you are at good health. I am doing well. And such kind of two to three same kind of sentences we will learn in the next part. Okay. Now, body of letter. The letter overall should maintain
मामा ये फिर आ गई है
The letter overall should maintain a friendly tone, but you have to adjust the language and wordings according to who you are writing to. If you are writing with a friend, you can afford casual. Hello, my dear friend. Okay, and with your parents, you say yes, respected mom, respected dad. If you are writing to your grandmother, you will say my dear grandmother. Okay, you have to choose the words between the relationship you are contacting with, the people you are contacting with. You can be frank only with your friends and your siblings. You cannot be very frank with your grandmothers or very frank with your parents. You have to use a different tone. I have already explained you many times in English class that we have to be very careful when we are using our language. Okay, even in writing and even in speaking. So tone means
Miss,
yes, beta.
there is also one in science worksheet, no?
Science worksheet. Beta, yes, today it arrived. So we will do it. Don't worry. This topic was little important, so I chose it to do it with you
मिस
today.
मिस ये मेरे पास तो नहीं आई इंग्लिश ये इंग्लिश की है मिस
Yes, beta. This is.
इंफॉर्मेशन लेटर
It will come according to section wise teacher is sending you. Don't worry, it will come. If it didn't come to you today, it will come after 12 o'clock. Maybe teacher have scheduled with you. Okay.
ओके
Okay.
मिस
With a friend, you can afford to be very casual and flippant even. But if you are writing to an elder relative, you must be extremely respectful and considerate. Like you cannot say, hi buddy, hello buddy to your grandmother, not your parents also. You can only say buddy kind of words with your friend. On one way to determine the tonality of your letter is to remember how you talk to the person in the conversation. For example, if you are talking to your grandmother, your grandfather, your parents very
Miss, we
respectful.
only have to understand.
Yes, beta, you have to understand. This is not to write. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens in between? I just get this. Oh, okay. How you talk with your elders on your phone? Same tone you have to use in your letter writing also. If you're talking with your friend very frankly on the phone calls, you can also write the same kind of tone on in the letters. But if they are your grandparents, your uncle, aunts, your parents, you are not going to say them buddy, and you cannot use nicknames with them. Okay. Informal letter format conclusion. The ending paragraph. There are three paragraphs in the letter, or either two paragraphs. So the last 3 to 4 lines or last paragraph is conclusion. Conclusion means to close the letter. In the conclusion paragraph, sum up the reason of writing the letter, summarize the letter, say a meaningful and affectionate goodbye to the reader, and do not forget to invite the reader to write back or reply to your letter. It shows an intention to keep the conversation going. For example, if you are writing a letter to your friend asking about his or her health, if you are asking your grandparents about their health, okay, their health, and if you're asking about their birthdays, their vacation plan, anything. So in the end, you will close the letter and invite them once again and ask them to reply to this letter which you have written. Okay, and the last thing is signature, which is probably if your date is on your right hand, your signature should be also on your right hand in the end corner, right corner of your page. There is no way to sign off informal letters. Obviously, no need to make signatures. You are not a company who will have a stamp. You are not an organization who will have a logo. You are just a child or a kid or a student, or you're writing to your mother, father, parents, siblings, anyone, grandparents, friends. So you just need to, in the end, you just need to write your name and closing lines, which will say, like, since they do not follow a strict format, you may sign off as you please. Some commonly like phrases like lots of love, best wishes, kind regards, kindly reply me back, your best friend, your dear daughter, your beloved daughter, and your beloved granddaughter. If you have written to your grandparents, you will use the the name of the relationship between you and your receiver. Okay, I hope till here you have understood. Now, how
Yes, miss.
yes, and how the marks are given in your to your letter writing. For example, 1 mark is for this full line. Okay, sender address, date, receiver address, subject, heading, salutation, complimentary, close. Whatever is this full, your teacher will give you 1 mark. The content have 3 marks. Intent means the body of the letter in which you have expressed your message. Okay, that is 3 marks. Expression, grammatical accuracy, appropriate words and spellings, coherence and relevance of ideas and style, 1 mark each. Total 6 marks letter is coming in your exam. This is the standard form. Okay, this is standard form. Now we will learn about uh, informal letter topics: inviting a friend, advising a friend, apologizing to a friend, thanking a friend for spending the holidays together, reminding a friend, congratulating a friend, requesting for help, admitting a mistake. These are some informal letter, what I can say, topics which we should be able to write. Okay, now this is the example. Okay, for example, you can see the address is on your right hand. I will encourage you to do it on your left hand. Okay, so now I will show you what is this. Yeah, this is this part is one. minute. This part is what? This is address. Oh, I cannot be able to write like this. It's better if I write like this. Okay. What is this? Address, sender. Okay. What is this? Address of sender. You are a sender. Okay. And this is what? Date. This is what? Receiver's name. Are you getting me? Okay. This whole part is from here till here is body of letter. Our time is running. Body Body of letter. Okay, kids, are you seeing? This is full body of letter.
Yes, miss, I'm seeing.
Good. 1 minute. Okay. I cannot move it 1 minute. Okay. So, dear Rudra, this is because this is written by an Indian person. So the name is according to them. You can write dear Huzefa, dear Vania, dear Hajra, anybody's name if you're writing to them. It's been a while since I have heard from you. The first line you are saying is a small complaint, a friendly complaint. Uh, this letter might be written for you are missing your friend. But if you are not missing your friend, you will not use this line. Okay, you will ask them directly that you will ask them directly that yes, I how are you? I hope you are doing well. I am also doing good. And what about you? Okay, the first line, this is kind of a salute. What should I say? This is not salutation, this is greeting. Dear Huzefa, or dear Vania, dear Hajra. And this is the first line in which you are inquiring about their health. And here is the body of the letter, this paragraph. in which you have your, this is the purpose that you are writing a letter to your friend to ask so that he did not, he or she did not write you back. Long time you did not hear from them, so you are inquiring. Now here in this is the important part of the salutation, the body of letter. As summers are approaching, I was thinking if we could spend the summer break together at my place in Bahar, Issa town, Muharrak. We changed the names. You don't need to write this. Just I'm explaining. I will introduce you to all my friends and close relatives. I will give you a city tour as well. We will spend some quality time in the afternoons near the seashore to add cherry on the cake. Cherry, this is idiom to add cherry on the cake. Stop, like the best thing we will do. Okay, this is idiom. You have studied idiom, no? You have studied idioms, no? So this to add cherry on the top means one thing is beautiful. You put cherry on the top, it becomes more beautiful. So the best thing we will do is the weather here is very pleasant during those days. This is the season. Okay, I am excited even at the thought of you, and I am spending the summer together after so long. I have to tell you a lot of things and expect the same from you. Give my regards to auntie and uncle. This was the closing. This is called conclusion. This last paragraph, 1 minute. This one is conclusion. Okay, from here till here. This is conclusion, and hope to see you is closing. Okay, what is this? Closing.
Oh, where you was that?
And the last one is your sign. Okay, yours lovingly, yours loving, your friendly, yours truly, your best friend, your buddy are some informal words which you can use at the end of your letter, and then down you will write your name. So I hope you are able to understand what informal letter is. Have all of you got it easily?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you one more pattern. Okay. Uh, I can remove this. I can remove this one.
Yes.
Okay. I will show you one more pattern about a friendly letter. 1 minute. Where it is? Yeah, it's over here.
Miss, do we have to join again because there is
No, no. I hope no. I hope I will not need it. Maybe.
a why?
Okay, beta. So this is this one I will even send you also. Okay. So this will give you more idea about how to write like hello, hi, which kind of informal words you can use, like opening, hi, Mary, or hello, Mary, hey, Mary, because you are friendly to them. It's been ages since we have last spoke. I am going to give you a task today, and I want you to give me back. This all advisors are there. So this is a letter you are writing, a format of letter you are writing to your friend. Okay. I want you to follow this one, this pattern, and
Yeah,
write a letter to me. Okay. Not to me, to your friend. Sorry. If you will write a letter to me, that will not be informal. That will be formal.
अलीना मामा इसको देना है ना यहाँ से
Okay.
मैं
Opening,
काम कर रही हूँ माँ
writing to a friend, opening, expressing thanks,
चले
giving
जा
notes,
यहाँ से
refusing invitation, responding to news, making suggest, offering advice, closing. These are important points. I'm going to send you this just now on your in your Google Classroom, in your Zoom classes, and I'm giving you a topic, okay, an informal topic. This is your homework now. You have to do and show me. Last time also I gave you homework. Nobody showed me that. Write to your best friend whom you did. Are you seeing the screen? No?
This it's not coming on my
Okay, I
screen
will
or
show
anyone.
you. I will show you just a minute. 1 minute.
I cannot see also, miss.
Now, wait 1 minute. 1 minute.
यार मम्मा इसे ले जाना यार
1 minute, my dear.
यार अलीना नीना
I'm not able to share my
Oh
screen. I don't know what
no
happened. Okay. At the moment, I am not able to. Oh, 1 minute. Let me start. Okay. Where it is? Yeah, this is it's over here. Okay, this is what you will do. It. I'm giving you homework task, and I want it in 10 to 20 minutes. Write a letter to your best friend whom you did not see for 2 years,
यार
but you are.
मोहम्मद तेरा पीसी खराब हो जाएगा.
Maybe what happened? And you are talking to her or him on phone. Okay, ask him or her to visit you in these.
कभी अपनी बकवास ही बंद कर दिया करो.
Ajwa. Okay, this is the topic you are going to use, and I want this homework soon after we finish this class. Write a letter to your best friend whom you did not see for 2 years. Okay, but you are talking to her or him on phone. Ask him or her to visit you in these holidays. What you will do in this letter, you will write to him or her, same like the pattern I have showed you. I will send you just now, soon after the class I will send you, and use that pattern. Write a letter not more than 300 words, means the full letter should be in 300 words. How will you know that you are using 300 words is very important. There should be no maximum 6 words in one line, no, not more than 7 words in one line, 6 or 5 words in one line. You should always margin your letter. Okay, never start just writing from in your left hand, and then you are writing the last line and then you are going to the other line. No, you should be very scheduled, very properly margined your letter. I want proper way of informal letter. Margin it on the four sides, and on your right there should be your address, date, and on your left hand the greetings, and then at least two paragraphs, and the third should be closing line, and then again on your right hand side, the bottom there should be a closing line, your name, and whatever the relationship you have between. This is you have to do for me now. Okay, so this is your task about this was the topic which I have given you. I want you to write, and later I will also send you what I have written in this letter.
टीचर for teacher for friends.
Yes, you have to write a letter to your friend whom you did not see for 2 years. You are talking on the phone, but now you are inviting him or her at your home. So choose wisely, use the best words, how you will attract your letter, how the letter will be attracted. Use it very nicely. As I told you, there will be margin, and no 6 words in one line. No more than 6 words in one line. एक line में सिर्फ 6 words होने चाहिए. Like hello dear friend, how are you? इसके बाद